Hey y'all, hey, what's up and welcome back. Welcome back to another channeled reading with Nephtara Grace, your favorite embodied goddess. Listen, you probably don't know that many embodied goddesses, but if you did, I'd still be your favorite. What you think about that? What you think about that? I love it, I love it. Oh man, what can I say? You know, I don't know if you know this, but cypress oil is where it's at. I know, I was on a nutmeg kick the other week, but seriously though, nutmeg, if you don't know nutmeg oil, please get into please do yourself a favor, especially if you're a woman, get yourself some nutmeg. If whether you're a woman or not, if you're just interested, if you're interested in holistic health, if you're interested in living history, look up the nutmeg wars, get yourself some nutmeg oil, add nutmeg to your food. Like, you guys, the luxuries that we live with and we don't know they're luxuries, right? Like I constantly, I'm constantly thinking of things like there was a time when only rich people had glass windows in their home. And now everybody, what you talking about? You know, what are you talking about? So, yeah, just a little peek into the brain overall. Oh my gosh, a peek into my brain. Anyway, how are y'all doing? Grand rising, good afternoon, good evening, bon nuit, wherever you are, however you are. I trust that you're navigating these currents well, because that's what this collective does. We navigate the currents of the timeline. Yeah, it's given ship. It's no straight up Legends of Tomorrow. Do y'all know that one? Do y'all know Legends of Tomorrow? Mine eyes. See, it's given time travel and zoos. Yeah, Feyhue. I love when those two come out together. Have I mentioned that before? And Urus, what? Y'all. Wow. Just wow. Just wow. Okay. I said time travel. I'm not going. What did I say? Navigating the currents of the timeline. Yeah, this collective, 255 on the timer. Something about this collective. Okay, all of these readings are, all of my channel is a collective reading channel. Okay. It's just that I know my collective pretty well at this point. I've been sorry, I've been serving you guys for a minute now. With transformational courses, private coaching for 20 something years. Gosh, if you name it, I've provided it for you, my collective, in different ways over the years. As a quantum healer, as a Reiki master, as a tarot reader, as an astrologer, all of my spiritual gifts have been employed at your service since my arrival. So I know you very well. Okay. There's something here. I love that we have Oya here for breakthrough. It's occurring for, put it like this. I don't have words for it. That's what it is. That's what it is. I don't have words for this. I don't have words for this. I don't have words for this. It's like, it doesn't even, this energy doesn't even fit in a realm with value judgment. So I can't tell you if it's good or bad. Do you understand? This energy just is. This is primordial. This is home. This is home. Yeah, break on through to the other side. Break on through. Break on through. Jim Morrison. The Doors. Y'all know what's up. Y'all fucking know what's up. The Doors is what's coming through. 5:05 on the timer. Oh my God. Y'all. You channel Jim Morrison. You channeling the Doors. What the hell? Timeline junkies. The perfect storm coming out with Oya. It's tower time. I feel like I'm in an arena. Wow, yeah, something's about to go down. Something going, listen. Somebody wasn't listening. Somebody didn't understand the assignment. Dang, somebody just, ooh, stuck like Chuck. Nothing coming through. What the hell? How? What? Oh, because they didn't. Let me tell y'all something. It's going to be anecdotally, but there was a time, and I do mean a long time. I hesitate to put a time on it, but I'm gonna say, listen. I hesitate to put a time on it, but I'm gonna say for at least 20 years now, at least 20 years now. Now, see, it could be longer. That's how I hesitate to put a time on it. But no, it's longer. It's longer. 35. Let's say 35. Let's say 35. Let's say 50. I don't know. But for a long ass time, I personally have been present to something's not right. Something's not right. And my experience of that was being able to hear my spirit guides from such an early age, right? Like I was awake and aware at 4 years old, like awake and aware, moving people telepathically, moving things telepathically at 4 years old. So, you know, I've been out, I've been in this game, been in this game, homie, been in this game. So, you know, like my experience of being in the game from such an early age, and then I look around the world and I'm like, something ain't right. Something ain't right. I know how to do math, and when I look out into the world, math ain't mathing. Something ain't, it ain't, okay? And it should be, it ought to be, it's supposed to be, but it ain't. That kind of shit right there. So, listen, all I had was this experience of my team saying, just stay the course. Just stay the course. Just stay the course. Don't worry about nothing else. Don't worry about anything else. We got 44 out here. The number 8 is significant for sure, as well as the number 11 coming to life. Yeah. Don't worry about that. You just do what you know to do. Do what we're guiding you to do. That's all you got to do. 29 is significant. Somebody may be 29 years old, or something may be happening on the 29th. I don't know. Take it how it resonates for you. Yeah. Commitment 36, the number 9 again. Yeah. Yeah. Just yeah. You know, and I'm sharing this anecdote, like, you know, that's 20, 30 years of that. That's 20, 30 years. And if you're in this collective, you know exactly what I'm talking about. The number 11 is definitely significant. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Being told to stay the course, being told to keep going, being told to keep putting one foot in front of the other. No matter what, don't give up. You got this. We trust you because you're strong. We picked you because we knew you could do it. You've gotten those messages. I know you have. For 20 or 30 years, I know you have. If you're in this collective, I know you. You've been holding on. You've been doing the work. You keep showing up. And you've been doing it thinking, where is everybody at? Where everybody at? I thought we said we was gonna meet here around this time, but it ain't as many of us as I thought it was gonna be. If you're in this collective, you've thought it. You've thought that if you're in this collective. I know you. I know you. So when I tell you that this energy is like, yeah, something got set straight. Here we go. Here we go. This what it was supposed to be given. This what it was supposed to be given. I'm talking 20, 30 years ago. See what I'm saying? 20, 30 years ago. 35 years ago. Could be 40 years. Could be 40 years ago. For all I know, shit. But it's giving it now. It's giving it now. It's giving it now. Because now is the time. Number 4 is significant. Now is the time. Now is the time. We get to really get that this whole time that we've been waiting, we've actually been in a cocoon. We've actually been in a cocoon. We were finding home within ourselves. We were returning to the cosmic womb. We were absolutely reestablishing our connection with the divine feminine. Number 6 is significant. Number 6 is very significant. What do we have? Liminal space. Number 7. Shift is happening. Cosmic room. Mountain. Straddling worlds. Build dreams. The number 9. Yes, something is over. Complete. It's time to fly. Okay, we're literally in between 2 realms right now in this collective. We're in between here and there. There's somebody coming to anchor you into your new timeline. Yeah. That's what's happening. Yeah, because something's over, you have a new contract. Yeah, so you have a, it's like if you're between 2 worlds and you there's something that you're struggling to leave behind in the other world, but everybody knew when this time came this would be a struggle. Everybody knew that. So there's actually somebody coming from your new timeline to kind of like to support you in making this transition fully into one world. But I feel like you've always had, they're saying, a foot in both camps. You've always, maybe you're someone who's always lived in 2 different places. You know, someone who you have dual citizenship, or someone you live on the East Coast and the West Coast, right? Like however that resonates for you. You know, only take what resonates, and if it doesn't, it's fine. You know, but take it how it resonates for you. You're someone who is you're a dual citizen. There's something about you that you're dual. You somehow, that's your law. Somehow that's your, if you are the law of duality. That's wild. That's wild. So it's like, you know, universal laws. So you may have dual citizenship, right, in real life and everyday life, but that's not what I'm talking about here in this reading, this message that's coming through. I'm talking about someone like you are the light. You are of the light and the dark. You've integrated your light and shadow. Okay? And this is juicy. Yes, and you've been there's that number 9, dances on 1 foot, balancing act. Yes. You've been, wow, I'm hearing that's how you made a name for yourself. Wow. Okay, so I'm talking to someone who's got, yeah, you've got some serious spiritual ranking. I'm hearing it, they're saying street cred. Like your spiritual street cred is gold. Like you're famous on the other side. Like you're a celebrity, you're a star, right? So there's on one of your timelines, you're a star. Like you just point blank period, you're a celebrity. Everybody knows you. Everybody knows you. Like you are a household name. I think it's about to happen that way in this realm too, because of this next thing that's about to happen. And essentially what's happening is like you've made a name for yourself as someone who straddles, as someone who literally has successfully balanced living in two places. Okay. And listen, I think, you know, everybody in the spiritual conscious community understands one, the world of that, right? Like, I think those of us who've been in the game for any real length of time, we understand the very real conversations out here in these spiritual streets. 717 on timer called pick a side. pick a side. You know, you know, everybody says, oh, I can do both, but really, no, they can't. No, they can't. You know, for the most part, when people set out to play both sides, they inevitably end up stuck in their shadow, you know? And so, you know, as a rule of thumb, out on these streets, it's not encouraged. It's not encouraged to walk the line. 755. It's not encouraged. And this message is for somebody who has successfully done it, successfully walked the line. Gray Jedi, somebody who has made a name for themselves spiritually as having successfully balanced the light and the dark, both within and without. I'm hearing a true alchemist, a true alchemist. So now we're going to go word for word. Now it's time for you to move fully out of the shadows and into the light. Your comfort and familiarity that has given you this opportunity and privilege is also soon to become to your detriment. Therefore, we are sending guidance and support to help you transition fully into the light. That way, your accomplishments may be seen by all, by many. So, bold step forward at the bottom of the deck. That's what it is. Okay? And this is something that was absolutely written in the stars. Like, this is just, it was always going to go this way. Like, you were, listen, this is your purpose was to do this. Your purpose was to balance and then come be that it can be done. And literally all you have to do is watch this happen, because you've already done the work. And your work has been coded into the divine matrix, right? So like the matrix now has this new program code that you are inserted into itself. Okay. So yeah, this is a time for you to rest, for you to clean, for you to organize your space, so that you're ready to receive the overflow that's coming, and also be ready to move in a new direction as soon as you're told it's time. Okay, we're going to pause with the oracles because I feel like we could keep channeling those all day. I'm just going to put those up here because at this point that's a separate message that I think is what's going to come through next. Okay, so it's beginning to feel a bit like a little debriefing. Yeah, so something really is over because this has debrief energy to it for sure. Yeah, I think you're about to get your new mission because we're debriefing. All right. So this also doesn't feel like a long debrief. Y'all, I've been in some long ass debriefs. I used to have to debrief in my dream state and shits was so long. What the fuck kind of mission y'all got me out? Anyway, if you know, you know. But listen, happy for the day when we get to debrief. Right here. Okay. Yep. What'd I tell you? We're going to take all of them because I feel like they're all here for a purpose. I definitely, yeah, for sure. So we got Larimar for service. Okay, yeah, and we'll get the song from these. Okay. Sodalite for new vision. Absolutely. See that? I told you. You about to get new orders. And then we have apophyllite for astral travel and rhodonite for patience. Okay, so yeah, this is something absolutely happening that has already all the details are already set up in the astral realms. So now you're just being patient for those for that program to run here in this realm. All right. Let's get the song for these crystals. And if you're new to my channel, I use the Liquid Crystal Oracle, which is a wonderful healing modality that can be utilized through the cards that you see me using here, or actual ingestion of a liquid crystal remedy, which I highly recommend. If that's something you're interested in, email me and I'll get you more information on that. But for the sake of this channel, we'll use the cards. And if I were to do a personal reading with you at some point, and these cards are a part of it, you would experience an actual healing. As far as these YouTube recordings are concerned, what I do is I introduce you to the deva on the card. We read the affirmation, and you receive whatever healing is available to you by viewing the deva on the card and listening to the affirmation. Okay. At certain times, like this one right now, I'm going to put all of the crystal affirmations together into one, and it's going to create a unique crystal song. Okay. Each song has a different purpose. I'm being told that the purpose of this song, like one, we're doing it. Hey, you're going to put together a song. Okay, cool. And the purpose of this song is to actually support you during this period of transition. Okay? Because to go from being someone who is successfully in the middle of things to someone who successfully rides the line to someone who is in the gray to someone, it's totally giving Gandalf vibes, by the way. How he went from Gandalf the Grey to Gandalf the White. That's what's happening for you energetically. So to do this, this requires a specific type of surrender, if that makes any sense. Okay? Okay, so this surrender involves you holding on to that you've integrated your shadow. You're just now moving fully into the light. So it's really important that you stay keen on. It's not about not having a shadow. It's about being fully responsible for it. Okay? That's something that's really important. There's a breakthrough there. Oh yes, here for breakthrough. Really to support you to breakthrough. And this is a storm. Like this is a tower. Okay? So this is going to provide some type of change that it's going to work out for your benefit. Yeah. They said we're going to do some tarot after this. All right, let's do a roll call while I get the songs for these crystals. Okay, we have Mikael, Metatron, Bekeziel, Aramiel. Okay, those are the angels with us at this time. And a host of ancestors and other angelic beings. Okay, great. Okay, thank you. Larimar is the Master Crystal Deva. Isis Omel. I love Larimar. Wherever Larimar goes, there's always a need for healing. The exciting thing is that she usually represents the last stage in the healing process, where one calls upon what they have learned to help others. If Larimar has entered your life today, you are being called into service. A person, animal, plant, or even the self needs your ability to heal. Larimar reminds us we all have the gift of healing, though its path is infinitely different for each of us. Often the act of healing is simply being the best that we can be at something and delivering via that avenue into the world. Often a bank teller living in truth, acceptance, peace, harmony, and love would be a better facilitator in healing than a spiritual healing or doctor, the latter having to wear labels in the world and shoulder expectations. Service finds us all, if you seek it. You will never find it, for it lives in you, alive in the unchangeable light that you are. magnified by your journey through the ages as a spirit in the universe. A new door is opening. Can you stand within it? Larimar also enters one's life when the Lady Isis is close or there is a need to visit the ocean. The affirmation for Larimar is, my journey is my gift to the world. My journey is my gift to the world. Yeah, I really feel that speaks to what I was saying earlier. It's like, you've ascended, you're about to literally get a new assignment, which involves you being fully in the light, not just standing in between anymore, like holding space in between, but standing fully in the light. Only your journey that you just went on is, you have to bring that with you. Like, and not like you're bringing your past with you, but you have to bring all of yourself, fully aware that what you've been through was on purpose. Nothing to be ashamed of, but on purpose. Does that make sense? Yeah. Like this is the part where you share the test that you went through as your testimony. Okay. So that's, yeah, I think that's a good way of putting it. Right? Sodalite for New Vision. This is the Master Crystal Deva Say O Mel. New Vision. I love it. So on this day, with Sodalite by your side, the conscious, subconscious, and high spiritual minds are uniting to manifest a new vision that has been hidden inside of you. In the coming days, you're encouraged to speak truthfully about your emotions, which will create a freedom of attachment to that around you and open the doors for a new world with you at its center. The most difficult thing in manifesting a new path in the world is allowing our focus, which is predominantly mental, to move through the emotional body and to the etheric and then physically manifest. To facilitate this, we must remember that emotional focus is the act of truthfulness with self, and it is the voice of this that Sodalite offers to you as a gift. A world focused on truth is a world surrounded in love. A world surrounded in love must act with love, and such directed love unites, enlightens, and gives rise to more truth. The affirmation for Sodalite is, I am the perfected vision, the new vision of light. I am the perfected vision, the new vision of light. I am the perfected vision, the new vision of light. Okay. Apophyllite for astral travel. This is such an interesting crystal. If you have not had the pleasure of experiencing apophyllite, please get a piece. 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 Please. Please, please, please. If you're in this collective and you don't know, and you don't have this crystal, I'm going to ask you to get a piece. I'm not going to do that. You're rarely going to hear me say that about crystals because as a crystal myself, like I have crystalline pretty much all the things at this point. Your crystal will choose you, and the crystals that choose you will change over time, and depending on what season in your life and the healing that there is to do, different crystals are going to call to you. You know, they just are. And then you're going to go through periods and seasons where you just take a break from crystals, right? You have to integrate all of the work that they've done. These are earth devas. So they work in a really subtle way through your subtle bodies, okay? Now they can impact you physically 100%, but crystals really come for your mental and your emotional. They really come for you mentally and emotionally, okay? And that's like, when you talk about doing shadow work, that's why I love crystals. I love crystals. You know, you think about doing shadow work, anything that supports you that is of earth magic, you know, it's really a tool for you during your shadow work. So there's that, right? And then there's like there's generations of crystals. You know, there's crystals that we find within a generation. And we say that those crystals were pushed up from the earth, right? Like all of our energy, we're sharing it with the earth, right? Go back to that galactic mushroom up there. We're all in this divine matrix, and The earth is aware of what we need, and at the right time during certain generations, she pushes up these crystals up through her crust, up to where we can get into mines and find them. And we harvest these crystals. These are our healing partners. I know there are people who talk about, no, leave crystals in place, they're meant to heal the planet. Some of them are. Those, I do believe she throws up in such large pieces that, yeah, you don't touch that. That's obviously a crystal point. That's a grid marker. That is holding a ley line down, right? But these smaller caches that we find, and we're like, wow, that's enough for, yeah, we need those. Okay? So that being said, there's this whole world of crystals that support you spiritually. There's new generation. Diamond is a part of this new generation. Apophyllite is one of these crystals. Okay? As I'm saying, for this collective, if you don't know this one, get this one. If apophyllite, the stone of astral travel, has come to you today, you must pay close attention to your dreams and what occurs in them. If you are presently not dreaming, this card signals their return. Due to the fact the astral is mentally generated, much happens there that we are unaware of and builds up over time. This buildup on the astral plane at some point should be healed, recognized, and or mastered, which is usually the natural process referred to as dreaming. But when this activity is undertaken consciously, it is referred to as astral travel. If the astral body is allowed to become busy and uncontrolled, the conscious connection between the spirit and physical will be less clear. The presence of apophyllite with you today means you should make a decision to detoxify your astral body of all that does not serve you. This is as simple as having the intention to view, recognize, and heal that part of self. A work that is usually done in the sleep state. Once clear, there will be a reason this has been asked of you. A message delivered directly from spirit, usually changing your life in a direction you have never thought to walk. A common symptom of the above-mentioned astral state is struggling to define between emotional, mental, and spiritual matters in life and being unclear as to direction and purpose. Get ready for some light on the subject of self. The affirmation is, I am mentally clear on purpose. I am mentally clear on purpose. I am mentally clear on purpose. Okay, and last but not least is rhodonite for patience. This is such a fun... Rhodonite is such a... Oh, rhodonite. Okay, so rhodonite is often mistaken for rhodochrosite because they're both pink when you're looking at them and you're shopping for crystals, but their energy is very, very distinct, okay? This is the Master Crystal Deva, Amorel. Get it? Amorel. If rhodonite has come to you today, she offers you the simple word, patience. She is a gentle reminder that patience is a measure of personal power and self-love sent forth into action. If one places no love into the world and its events, the world gives no love back, and life becomes painful until we reject it. Impatience is a form of rejection either of the world or of the self. Remember that all is valid and has purpose, or else it would not be in existence. And if it is in your space, or any level of your reality, you play a role in its creation. Rhodonite lets you know that it is important to love all in your world. Only then can we learn from it and be free through unity. It is very possible with the arrival of rhodonite that you are experiencing a little confusion in life regarding direction. Her message is simple: love all, do all to your best ability, and never have fear, for it is simply a lack of understanding. Replace fear with love, and via patience, peaceful change and growth will result. Love is about to enter your life in a physical way. Give it space and let it dictate your future. Affirmation: love is my guide. It patiently lives in my actions. Love is my guide. It patiently lives in my reactions. Love is my guide. It patiently lives in my actions. Breathe 4 cups. Okay. So putting all of these together, we're going to do it in the order that we got them in. This is the combined affirmations, the song that is meant to be a support to you at this time. So here we go. My journey is a gift to the world. I am the perfected vision, the new vision of light. I am mentally clear on purpose, and love is my guide. It patiently lives in my actions. My journey is my gift to the world. I am the perfected vision, the new vision of light. I am mentally clear on purpose, and love is my guide. It patiently lives in my actions. My journey is my gift to the world. I am the perfected vision, the new vision of light. I am mentally clear on purpose. Love is my guide. It patiently lives in my actions. Yes. Okay. So good. Starting out with the 6 of Cups and Temperance. High Priestess and the Hierophant. This is absolutely about the world. Yeah. The 7 of Cups. There we go. Everything we're just talking about, Hierophant and the 7 of Cups. The world and the Hierophant. Yeah. Death and the Hierophant. Yeah. It's like it's a new level. So you bring everything that you knew, you bring everything that you learned from the last level, but Death and the Hierophant not going away. But it's time for something new. It's time for something new. And your time for being able to look back, and it's over. Because what? That's over. That's over. Okay? So this is, I don't know, it's like, hello, it's a brand new day. That's what I'm hearing. It's a brand new day. This is it. This is new. Death card just here to stay. That death card not going away. This is new. This is that new shit. This is that new shit we were talking about. Here it is. This is it. Okay? So from here on out, you remember what you've learned. Number 6 is very significant. You remember what you learned, but then you let it go. You let it go. Don't have what happened in the past become what you create in the future. Okay? All right. Give me something on the farther gate, the bold step forward that we're here to take. Moving in silence. Okay, so this is a bold step that we're moving in silence on. Give me something on the 7 of Swords, please. Ask for something on the farther gate. What is this bold step forward? And I get the 7 of Swords. Let me get something on the 7 of Swords. 9 of Wands. Death card at the bottom. Moving in silence. This is something that you... Anymore. It's all about the number 6, people. It's all about the number 6. Okay. Well, you did what there was for you to do. You're absolutely going to get what you want. But it seems like the best use of your time right now is to plan. But that's it. It's just planning, whatever that looks like to you. High Priestess at the bottom of the day. I know I'm gonna go out on a limb here. Yeah. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that astral travel card. Like intentionally going into the astral realms, and planning there. That's what I'm gonna say. Like, that's what I'm going to say. You should plan in the astral realms, okay? That's what you should do. That's what you should do. Yeah. The sun, followed by the star, followed by the world, followed by the 6 of Cups again, and then the Ace of Wands, and the Empress, and the Death card, because that's not going away. And then the Chariot. Yeah, this is what you should do. You should. Those are your instructions right there. Go plan in your sleep state. So I've got mugwort, vervain tea. If you get on nephtaragrace.com and go to apothecary, look in herbal teas for the Soothe and Nourish tea. That works very well. If you've got a mugwort wand laying around, like whatever you need to do to get yourself into that lucid dreaming state, that's what you want to do. And here's why, okay? These are the cards that come out next. Because that 2 of Wands in the 4 Swords, you're strategizing and planning in the astral realm. And then being patient and letting it show up as the 10 of Pentacles out here. It literally goes from the sun to the star to the world to the 6 of Cups. I mean, I tell you, get what you want. Like, you're gonna get what you want. Oh, there's what was out? 12 Pentacles out there. There's 12 Pentacles out there. Okay, so you getting what you want. Like, you Ace of Wands to the Empress. Like, you, I mean, baby, it's you. Death in the Chariot. When you want it. How do you want it? When do you want it? How do you want it? I got this life that you created, that you manifested, is yours. Okay? So, but that 2 of Wands, the 4 of Swords, that's the real right there. Okay? That's where Oya says, that's where you're gonna meet Oya. That's where you're gonna make your next move, okay? Okay, this is a really I feel like this, I mean, that's your reading. I hope it resonates for you. I feel like it's pretty straightforward. There's no cups in here, so it's like fuck your feelings. It's not about feeling anything right now, right? It's about laying down the foundations. You created this new world, you created this new space, you created these new rules. Now you have to go, you created a new realm. Like you are the Empress in a new realm. Behold, the old is passed away and the new has come. And so now you have to go lay it down. You have to go lay it down. Like, what does this look like? What does the new look like? What does it involve? What does it entail? And you're going to do that in the astral realms. Okay? So that's about as clear of instructions and directions as I think one could get from a channeled reading on YouTube. I'm so I crack myself up. Anyway, remember that these readings are timeless. So whenever you find this, and it resonates, it's for you. Also, the energy is fluid. If it doesn't resonate for you, okay, it's not your message today. Come back another day. And definitely leave it behind for somebody with whom it may resonate, okay? In the meantime, no matter who you are or where you are, remember to trust your process, your path, and your purpose. Ashe.